Mary King. I'm from Camden. I run an institute there called the Mary King Institute of Healing and Wellbeing. So I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, and just about everything else. So astrology, rune reading, tarot reading, anything that's spiritual, metaphysical, I do it.
Let us feel the rumblings of the beautiful, marvellous Mary King, who's going to delight us with education and language around our archangels. And she's a professional pianist. She's a blacksmith, not a locksmith, Daniela, blacksmith. And we are going to give it up. Let's make some noise for Mary King. They're a great audience. They're all warmed up.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Can everyone hear me? Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Are you having a great time so far? Come and give me a big yeah, because we're bringing in some big guns today. We're going to be working with all those high-powered divine beings. And I'm going to get round to reading for some of you and bringing through the different ways that they communicate. So when I talk about connecting to spirit, you might see me if you're driving alongside of me. I'm yapping away in the car like I'm on the phone, but I'm not. I'm really talking to all them on the other side. And when I say spirit, people tend to think it's just loved ones in heavens that I'm talking to, but I tend to use it as a collective term for spirit guides, for angels, for ascended masters, and for God. I sort of team them all up in one, except for God. I actually call him God. You've got to give him a bit of respect. When you're talking to the big guy, he's got to have that level of respect. And they all have a different way of communicating with you. So I wanted to give you some examples of the different ways in which spirit, as a collective, communicate with you. So when I do a few little readings on you today, you're going to not just connect with your loved ones in spirit. For some of you, I'm going to bring through spirit guides, ascended masters and angels to show you the different ways in which they talk to you. Now, people talk about higher self as well. I'll just quickly touch on that. When we talk about higher self, it's not another being. Your higher self is just you. It's just that pure, very clear part of you. To put it really bluntly and simply, it doesn't need more detailed explanation than that. So when you're hearing your higher self, you're just hearing your own voice in your own head. Now, when you're hearing spirit, I'm going to say something here that might offend some people. And I have a habit of that. So if I say anything too outrageous, please tell me to shut up. Okay, I can be a bit out of line. I hate when people come up and say love and light to me, because it's not really how spirit talk. Think about your loved ones. When they pass, they don't change. They don't all of a sudden become love and light. Like if your grandfather is a beer drinking, smoking, whore banging guy here, he's not all of a sudden going to be love and light on the other side. So their personality doesn't change, but their intention is pure. So they never do anything to hurt people, but they will say things about maybe other people that don't sound so nice. I remember being on stage with someone who said, spirit don't put people down, that's a terrible thing. Yes, they do, but not in a way to hurt people. So what I mean by that is, let's say you've broken up with your partner and that person's not really good for you. Your loved one on the other side has no problem saying that person is no good for you. It's not to knock them. It's just because they love you so much and they want the best for you. Your loved ones on the other side are focused on you and only you, and they're all about protecting you. And if that means giving you a bit of clarity on the people around you, they're not scared to do that. My favourite example of this is, I had this beautiful young girl come to me once, and she sits down in front of me, and she'd just broken up with her boyfriend. And I said, oh, your great-grandmother said he's a real C-U-N-T. I may as well just say it. I don't know I'm spelling it. I should say C-word. And she turned around and looked at me, and I'm thinking, what am I saying? I'm looking at this woman, because I get to see spirit. She's like in her 90s, this great-grandmother who passed in her 90s, calling her ex-boyfriend a C-word. And she turned around and said, oh, that's the best thing you've ever said to me. That was my great-grandmother's favourite word. Now I know it's really her. That's really her who's talking to me, and now I can finally let him go. So had I doctored that and done the whole, love and light, and your great-grandmother said, move on, darling, it's okay, that is not how spirit talk. So they have no problem talking like that. Now, you know that saying of those who can't do teach, or if you're not getting it, you talk about it all the time, which is probably why I talk smut all the time. Spirit are the same. So heaven is the only place you can't have sex, okay? Up there you can drink, you can drive a car if you never drove a car, you can smoke. You can't have sex. So they have no problem when they come through talking smut to you, because they can't do that on the other side. Remember, they don't lose their personality. but they come to look after you, to protect you, to guide you. And they come sometimes to make things up to you. Have you ever had a reading where you go, but I really wanted my dad, why did I get my grandma? Or I really wanted this person, why did I get that person? The person who comes through for you is the one who knows you the best. They know what you're going through, they've been through it, or they're the one who wants to make something up to you. If I come to the lady at the very front here who's brought like 10 people with her, I actually have a young boy that is there with you who's connected to your grandfather. So I don't know if you lost a brother to you, the lady right there next to the lady with the beanie. Can you? Yep, you. Yep. It's like your grandfather shows me a young boy with him and he's on your dad's side. And it would have been where he would have lost a brother, not a child, in his youth. And he never got past that because he shows me never being able to get over that. And he said to me he didn't really have a lot of time with you or know you that well, but he shows me you're exactly like his son. So apparently you're a lot like your dad, but he said you're not going to want to hear that. Did you and Dad clash a little bit? Oh, you are. He said you're exactly like him, and that's why this man absolutely adores you. And he shows me where a friendship has ended, where friendship is changing for you. And he shows me it's okay, let it go. You've got nothing to feel guilty about. And he said to me, don't try to get it back. Don't put the effort in anymore. And he showed me that the lack of money or the lack of abundance that is there at the moment is changing. He showed me September where there's money for you coming in. And he said, and it doesn't look like it's through work. It feels like I'm being paid for something, like a payout, some sort of pay. He said, it's going to happen in September, don't worry. But he said, the wrong people had to leave your life for that money to come. And he said, don't be scared to spend it on a bit of fun. Are you expecting some sort of payment or payout in September?
No, I'm not. Is that a friendship or a relationship he's talking about?
Friendship. The relationship you're not ready to let go of. You're not letting go of that one. And you don't have to yet. There's a purpose there for that person.
Yeah, I know.
He just has things to sort out from a previous relationship, which he's doing. Give him the time.
Yep.
He's okay. But you're going to notice when your friends get out of the way, other things improve.
Yeah.
And it's not a lotto win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not a lotto win. I wish it was. No. I have given people lotto numbers before. Spirit do that. They really do. I'm never allowed to use them. They give me the top 3 horses of the Melbourne Cup every year as long as I only bet $5. It was good because last year I actually made some money. If I bet more than that, I lose. And I remember I had this woman once, this man came and he was devastated because his mother had taken up with a younger guy and he took all her money and it was only $30,000. I mean, I say only, that's a lot of money, but it wasn't like it was this big, massive inheritance of millions of dollars, but he was shattered that his mum had been taken for a ride. And I said, okay, your mum wants you to go and put a bet on these horses. He came back like a week later and said, oh my God, I won $50,000. Mum gave me the inheritance back. So never deny the power of spirit to give back to you. When they feel they owe you, believe me, they give you. And if you need help, ask them for that help. They love you. Even if they clashed with you here, they love you. I want to come to the lady just up there, please, in the green with the white. Yes, thank you. I'm torn because I go dad, mum, dad, mum, dad, mum. And it's like, which one do I want? Yeah. Both mum and dad passed. Yeah, because I don't know which one I want. And it's like they're fighting with each other. And your mum said to me that she'll talk because she said that your father never let her speak. And you and I both know that's a lie.
No, it was probably the other way around.
You
Mum
reckon?
didn't let Dad speak.
Yeah, that's what she... Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I think too. I think it's a lie. I think that she spoke all the time. Yeah. So she's still speaking. She's making out he was the one who did. And she showed me his son coming home and she said, it's time to make things right. She said, it's going to be okay. I think this is more a brother than a son, I've got to be honest. Do you have a brother that you don't really talk to much?
Yeah, I do.
And she's going to bring him closer to you. And please know that your mother is happy with you. She's not upset with you for that disconnection with him. I think that's him. But she said, please, when he comes back to you, welcome him with open arms and keep peace. She knows he's totally different to you. And she said, your brother is not my favourite. He's not her favourite.
No, he's nobody's favourite.
No, but he is so alone in this world. And she said that any little piece, because I don't cry in readings. You see so much, you become a bit desensitised. But this woman, there's so much love here. She actually makes me feel like I want to cry because I see this brother and sister coming together and I can actually feel your brother needing this. She said, I'm bringing him to you, not for you to call him. But she said, when it happens, she showed me blessing your children with luck. I can't see from here clearly, but you don't look old enough to have a girl who's getting married. Do you have a daughter who's getting married?
No, I have a daughter who's 25.
No, she's getting married because Mum is blessing her with a wedding. And Mum showed me that girl, for what you do with your brother and the way you've been that person who holds a family together, because you hurt more than all of them and you don't show it. And I feel your father's death was harder on you with having to deal with things and fix things and sort things. And I know he's grateful for that. And I know your parents are going to give back to you. Your daughter is this year, she's not with this person already. She's going to be. This is the person she marries. It's the love of her life. It's one marriage and it's done. Your mother is the love of your father's life. She reckons not the other way around.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she could have had someone else. Yep. But that man adores her. And I know that he wants your daughter to have that same thing, because he said to me, that girl, as much as she acts tough, she's too scared to do things
that's
for
true.
herself, to act. Mm-hmm. He gave the name Nathan very, very clearly. Do you know who Nathan is?
No.
Keep that in mind. You've got a whole lot of witnesses here. If your daughter ends up with a Nathan, that's him. But don't tell her that or put that in her head. No. They always have an issue with my tattoos. I don't know why, but apparently that's something for your daughter. But isn't that something for every 25-year-old? Doesn't take a psychic to tell you that. So I know that that's for her. Okay, we're going to move. Thank you. We'll move on a little bit because I don't want to run out of time. But I will make a conscious effort of coming back and doing more spirit readings as we go. I want to move on to spirit guides. Spirit guides are pretty boring. I shouldn't say that, but they really are. They're not really emotional beings. Think of spirit guides as your teachers. Now, a spirit guide is someone who's lived an earthly life here. They've done all their incarnations, and now they're somewhere where they can teach you and guide you. Your spirit guides come from your religious or your cultural background. So even if you're not religious, let's say your family were generations before, that's... Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm still on. Or say, your family comes from another country, that's where your guides come from. And it's very hard to feel a connection with your spirit guides because you don't have an emotional connection. When family come to you, angels come to you, feel love. With them, they're just there to teach you. And what they do is they come to put you on your path. So say you're meant to be like this lovely lady here, an amazing writer, and she goes, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. The guides go, don't worry, we're going to line everything up for you to do that. I've got an amazing writer to the right of me here. I know he's been divinely guided in that way. Your spirit guides guide you. Now, everybody has a purpose, every single one of you. You don't have to be some famous person or some president or some amazing writer or film director or whatever to have your guides be there for you. If your purpose is just to be that person who holds your family together, my God, what a purpose. If your purpose is to go and be nice to someone who's going to take their own life, and you might be that one person that smiles to them and saves their life, what a purpose. No one is more important than anyone else. I was saying it earlier, we can be better than other people. We cannot be more important. The example I used when I was talking to someone outside is take David Beckham. He's a better soccer player than me, but he's not more important. I'm a better swearer than him, I'm sure, but, it's a thing of I'm not more important. So we're all equally as important, but it's so good that we have these different skill sets. Honour them, use them. And your spirit guides help you to embrace that thing of being better. Now, they also are great for making sure you're with the right partner, you're in that right job. You plan all these things. Your soul plans all these things before you're even born. So if you've had those bad marriages, don't blame yourself. Your soul chose them before you even got here. You are never going to get out of them. You talk about that relationship, good luck getting out of that. Your soul made contracts there, you have to finish. So there are things you have to experience in this life, and your guide makes sure you experience them. Think about like that person you broke up with or that person you fell in love with, and you think, how did that even happen? How did we even get together? Your guides put you on that path. I do want to come to this lady here because she has like a whole lot of guides around her. Yeah, I have this, thank you. To you with the drink bottle. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm making you run with that microphone. I feel terrible. Yeah, it's funny because the woman I'm talking to here has more of a Russian background. And she gives me a name that sounds like Avira. And she shows me where you connect with her more through a cultural background. So I don't know if you've done your DNA or there's a Russian thing there or there's something like that. But you definitely have a connection down that path. Okay. And she showed me where you're living, it is the wrong place. She showed me you're moving. And she shows me that in that move, you are going to gain people, not lose people. You're going to realise who is there for you. And it's realising that you are more loved and supported than what you know you are. And she showed me it's like a tribe coming together, but you're in the wrong place. Are you thinking about moving to a different suburb?
In September, there will be a move. I just don't know where.
It's happening sooner than September.
Okay.
Because I feel like my heart is leaping out of my chest. And she showed me that it's going to be the most uplifting thing for you in terms of bringing you your tribe. She also showed me shop doors closing, so I don't know if you have your own business, but it's like I want to reopen as something different. So whatever this is, you have to do this. So if you're working for someone else now, I don't think this is exactly where you're meant to be. It looked like shop doors closing. So massive life change. So you can see that when guides talk, they're very generic in the way that they talk. They won't give you the specifics like Spirit will. Spirit will tell you, yeah, you're going to meet that guy with blue underwear and blah, 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 and he's bald. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm done with you there. Unless there's anything you want to ask about that. Was there anything you want to ask about that?
About the doors
About the
closing.
gourd or the doors closing, yeah. Because she makes me feel like I want to rub my stomach, like she makes me feel nervous over it.
Yeah, there's a TV show I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I think, is that what's coming through?
It is. And doors closing and another one opens because it feels like your own business. It's got to be yours. Whatever you're doing at the moment, it doesn't feel like you're in control of it or it's yours or it's going the way you need it to go. When you do this again and when it reopens for you, it's where you're more in control of it and it aligns with you. You're not going to sell out. So you do have success coming in that. I think you're in the wrong role in that as well. So I don't know if you're behind instead of in front. You need to be in front.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you should be very proud.
Thank
you.
you.
Very proud of yourself. And that's how spirit guides tend to work. Spirit guides want to put you on that path. They want to let you know that whatever you're planning, it's the right path for you. And then you've got these great beings called Ascended Masters, and they're like spirit guides on steroids. Now, Ascended Masters are beings that have an earthly life. So think like Jesus, Mother Mary, Buddha. There's been an earthly life there, but they have ascended. So what do you have to do to ascend? I'll tell you, I'm never going to friggin' do it. You have to fast a lot, pray a lot, abstain from sex. Well, I'm not going to do that. So I'm never going to be an ascended master. But you think about like the Dalai Lama, all these great leaders. So ascended masters are basically all those saints and mystics and sages that have sacrificed something. So they are so deeply spiritual that they have sacrificed a great part of their humanity to be so spiritual. So even though they're connected to humanity, they're sort of ascended beyond that. And sometimes they physically ascend. So when they die, you hear that, their bodies have gone to heaven, or you hear of saints with incorruptible bodies. So they're ascended masters. Now they're very different. Ascended masters will come to you on an individual level. I know that so many of you had experiences where you feel Jesus has come to you, or he's a guide for you, or Mother Mary is a guide, and they can be and are guides for you. Mother Mary is my guide. But what they like to do is talk to everyone at once. So they don't want to come and just give you a message. They're going to come and give you all a message. So if I was connecting now, let's say with Mother Mary, my guide, she will talk with a lot of love. Unlike spirit guides, ascended masters love. And they also have quite a good sense of humour. The more spiritually evolved you are, the more of a sense of humour they do have. Well, your poor other spirit guides don't really have much of a sense of humour. They're just there to do a job. Okay? So don't be fooled that these ascended masters don't have that sense of humour, which is why I don't like the whole love and light thing, because that's not how they talk. But when ascended masters come to you, they'll often come to you in the way angels do and say things like, my child. They will call you their child. They will embrace you as theirs. And they will love you as a mother or a father would love you. They give you that unconditional love where you're loved for everything that you are. And when she comes to me, she talks to me about the changes that you're all going through, where these last few months, especially the last 3 weeks, you've probably noticed truth coming up. You're seeing the truth of situations around you. All your relationships are shifting. You're realising who people really are. And she shows me it's been a down, dark and very emotional time for her children, for the ones that she's embracing. And if she wasn't connecting with you, you wouldn't be sitting here today. So she's chosen you. And that's a thing with ascended masters. They can pick who they want in a room more than spirit can. And she shows you that this time of hardship and the heartache or any feelings of being down or emotional that you're feeling will pass from you. And in the coming weeks, things will pick up and all the things that are being blocked will lift. But you won't be in that place of need anymore. You're not going to feel like you need people or you need things. You're going to feel so full within you that you won't need anything else to fill you. And that's how we're meant to feel. That's the source of our happiness, where we're so full in ourselves, so full in here in the core of your soul that you don't need it from anywhere else. Everything else is a bonus. And that's how Ascended Masters talk to you. It reminds me of a great video my daughter just showed me about Cher. This has nothing to do with Ascended Masters. Cher is not an Ascended Master. But it was a great video where she said, men are like dessert. I don't need dessert, but I love dessert and I love men. I'm like, God bless you, Cher. What a woman. She must have been listening to Mother Mary there somewhere. So that's how Ascended Masters speak to you. Angels are very different. You have your guardian angel that hangs around you all the time, and you may notice that your guardian angel actually doesn't talk to you a lot. They don't really say much. They tend to just be there and do things. But you'll notice that people who talk to angels always talk about talking to archangels. They're the ones who talk to you. Now, Spirit, when we talk to them, let's say I'm doing a reading for you. So there's a dad figure for you, very strong, who keeps nagging me. I love this man. For the gentleman here, this guy's intense and he's very good looking, and I shouldn't be perving on him, but I am. He's very, very strong. Spirit can only be with one person at one time. So he's here with you now. He can't be with your family. So they can only be in one place at one time. Spirit guides can shift around, but they can also only be in one place at one time. The beauty of it is they can travel so damn fast, it's like lightning, and that's how they get from here to there very quickly. But they'll be with the person who needs them the most. So say you're having a reading, and let's say, your sister's in hospital giving birth. Your mother, if she's passed, is not going to be there with you in that reading. She's going to be with your sister. Don't think your mother doesn't love you. They'll be where they are needed. So spirit guides are like that as well. Ascended Masters can be in many different places at once, what we call omnipresent, like God. And angels, archangels, are the same. They are omnipresent. They can be in different places at once. Archangel Michael can be with all of you at once. Oh my gosh, your family's talking to me too. All the men's family are talking. It's like, yeah, I love this. So archangels can be everywhere at once. And Archangel Michael loves it. Archangel Michael is a junkie for being everywhere at once. Do you notice that Archangel Raphael and, no one really talks about him being everywhere at once? Gabriel's the other one who sort of hangs around everywhere at once. But Michael, being the fearless leader of the archangels, is everywhere always. So if you want to connect with archangels, he's a great one to talk to. Now, again, he comes through with a lot of love, but he is powerful. So when you talk to archangels, you tend to have this experience within you. Your soul is stirring. They elicit some sort of emotion or feeling in you. When they're around, you either feel like you want to cry or you feel elated, you feel joy. When archangels talk to you, even angels talk to you, you get a sense of healing. There's a healing that happens for you. And that's not like with any other being. Your loved ones can heal you, they can all heal you, but not the way angels do, particularly archangels. So we're going to have some fun with Archangel Raphael, actually, because he's a bit offended that I said he doesn't talk to people. And he's going to go with, the lady in the green? No, the high vis, right there. Yes, to you. And he actually shows me it's more about a physical health issue rather than emotional health with you, because Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. And when they talk again, it's with that love. And it's not like those really precise messages like Spirit give you. They're more generic. But what he shows me is healing up through this tract here. And he showed me it's about you not using your voice for a while. It's about you having this break. It's like an indigestion or a burning feeling that I get up through here. And he shows me that is going to heal for you. It is going to relieve. And sometimes it makes me feel like I want to vomit. But he showed me it's nothing too serious, but something you do need to keep an eye on. I don't know if you have like a bit of a stricture here in your esophagus or something like that. It just feels like from a lot of reflux. Do you get a lot of reflux that way?
Not really.
Who's the person who gets that extremely close to you? They have to be living with you. They can't
my
be.
My husband.
It's very strong with him because it's someone who has trouble talking. It's someone who needs to just sit in silence for a bit and actually feel for him, because this is very heavy. And if it's coming through for you, it's for you to have that compassion for him, is what Archangel Raphael would want. So I don't know if you do get frustrated with him, but he showed me have this compassion. This is a man who's literally blocked up, and I don't think he's as well as what he pretends to be, but it does come through more for you.
Okay.
He showed me you strong and you want to stay that way, and that's fine. There's no need for you to delve into anything. There's no need to go into anything for you. But I do know with this man, he does need a great deal of compassion. Can you be a bit hard on him sometimes? I've got to flip to spirit for this now.
Cold, probably.
Yeah, because I've got a mother figure here, I think is his mum, and she's quite strong. Is his mum passed over?
Yes.
Yeah, and she shows me that it's a little bit of ball busting there with him. So, you can see the difference. Archangel Raphael is just tell me how it is, but his mother-in-law comes through and says, you're a ball buster with my son. So, but she does love you for him because she knows that you do care for him and she knows you've sacrificed a lot for him. And that's a part of why it's very hard to be patient with him, because you have put everything on the line and you don't get a lot back. But she said to me, it is coming for you, and please know that this woman will make it up to you. She knows she wasn't as kind to you or her family as what they should be, but I know that she will make that up to you.
Okay.
But I do know Archangel Raphael is healing him.
Okay, thank you.
I do want to bring through Archangel Gabriel for this man, actually up here in this jumper, if that's okay. Yeah, thank you. I feel a lot of love. Archangel Gabriel is a much more joyful archangel to connect with. Very, very joyful. And what he's showing me, I had this feeling of I just wanted to be still, but he shows me connecting to mum. Do you not talk to your mum? She's passed. There's a pain there or a sadness there where I don't feel you can connect with her the way that you want to. And he shows me that there's a yearning there that I know he's going to heal, and he's going to help you to find that way to talk to her, because talking to her is your comfort. I just get this loving feeling with her, even though I'm not connecting with her yet. Your mother must have been the most incredibly loving woman, where I don't think anything has replaced that for you in this world. Even though you have a loving partner and a very happy life, a mother is a mother, because you're beautiful. You absolutely are. But I just know that you miss her so much. And please know that Archangel Gabriel is going to help to connect you to her where you feel her all the time, and to have that peace in your heart, because you don't share that with anyone else. That's your deep pain that you hold on to.
Thank you.
When I do come to your mum, though, she's quite funny.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not as innocent as I thought. I do feel a lot of love there with her. She gives me this around my chest, which is an overwhelming feeling of anxiety. And she shows me, it's funny because you weren't always like that. As a child, you're actually quite fearless. And she showed me Dad being away. Did something happen where Dad was out of the house a lot or had to work away a lot?
Dad, Mum looked after the house. Dad went to work every day.
Because it just felt like he was away a lot. Yeah. And she showed me you as a young child stepping up and taking on a lot of that responsibility, and some of that fearlessness went, and there was too much responsibility. And she wants you to chuck that out the window and just have a really good time with your wife. Yeah. So, we are talking a bit dirty.
Yeah.
We are. I don't think it's happening. Sorry to dob you in. Yeah. But they know when it's not happening.
Yeah.
But they never watch. I say it in all my shows, just as a disclaimer, they never watch. Don't trust a medium if they're not sex mad. Because I'm telling you, that is the only time spirit leave you alone. Honestly, that's the only time they're not in the house. If you want to clear your house of evil spirits, don't go pay someone to do it. Just have sex in every room. I swear to God it will work. Because they're never around for that. You'll sit on the toilet, they'll talk to you. In the shower, they'll talk to you. They will not talk to you during the act. So you're safe. But she showed me she wants that fun back for you. She misses that little boy who at 7 years old became a man. And she showed me she wants that joy for you. She showed me you get down sometimes, you don't even know why. And she said, son, you're tired. She showed me that you're tired. I do have to come to your wife, if that's okay. Can I have your wife, please? Hi. I know I spoke to you briefly outside, but I didn't realise it was your mother, and I'm blind, so I couldn't tell it was you when I was picking you. She showed me the picture that you put up of her. Thank you for that. But it's been taken down since, and she said, keep it down. Did you recently move her picture or take it down? Because you're the one who put it up. You did it for him. And she's not alone in the photo. There's two photos and they sit next to each other in a wooden frame, and hers is down. Do you know what I'm talking about now?
I know which one it is, but it's not in our place. It's
down now?
It's, I believe, because David's brother, just to give a bit of context, he's got a disability.
Yes.
And we had two pictures up. And
beautiful.
That one did come down, and I noticed it last time.
Yeah, because she showed me it's down.
Yep.
But she showed me that you did that. So I don't know if you did that photo for them or you framed that photo. But please know she's very grateful to you. She has a lot of gratitude to you. You give a lot to her son, same as this lady here. Gee, the mother-in-laws are loving you guys today. This is great. My ex-mother-in-law will never do that. It's beautiful. But she's a current mother-in-law. Yours is current too. I suppose I'm off the hook. Don't worry, just talking to me now. She said to me that you're going to get your dream home. I'm going to bring you your dream home. I just don't feel like this is what you want. You just want that one dream home. And in 2027, you're going to get it. And you will grow old in that home. I know they say nothing's forever, but that home is going to be everything for you. And it's got the garden that you want, even though you're going to hate gardening. Do you actually hate gardening?
I keep trying to love it, but
No, it's not your
very
thing.
good at it.
And it's not his thing. So it's like we want this garden, but, just try to pick... Well, no, they're just going to do it for you. But this house does have a lovely garden. I think one of you is going to have to maintain that. I'm really blessed with my two amazing children that they love the gardening, and thank God my daughter is with a greenkeeper, so I'm really blessed because I'm no good at it. So I think they might help get your kids to help out there. So congratulations on that. You'll have the home of your dreams. I know it's hard sometimes with the things that have happened in this family. There's a lot to carry. And I know that she's giving back to you. There is a man, I can barely see him, I'm so blind, but he's very far back. I think he might have a suit on. And he's got a tie. Yes, to you. I have another mum here. It's Mum Day. Is Mum passed? Sorry, right at the back. If it's not Mum, it's not a mother-in-law, it has to be your grandmother because this woman's blood, but she's strong. And she's barefoot. She's making a point of showing me her feet. So I'll just wait till he comes up to you there. I'm so sorry. Go for it, TJ. You going back to work? Love you. Great reader, this guy.
All the way up.
So sorry. So sorry.
Sorry.
No, don't be. I've got to talk to this woman who said Mum. Is Mum still here?
Yeah, Mum's here.
I know I said it might be grandmother, but I can't get past this, and this is really interesting. Sometimes when someone is passing or not well or has dementia or Alzheimer's, I can speak to them as if they're here. Does Mum have a condition like that?
No.
Who's the woman alive who does?
I'm not sure, actually.
And your mum's of perfect health?
Not perfect.
I don't think she
my
is.
My father went through something very similar of what you just said.
Yeah, it's actually your mum I'm connecting with who's not passed yet.
Okay.
Okay, so when you get this, you're actually talking to someone's higher consciousness. And that's one of the things that we touched on at the very start. And that doesn't mean that Mum's passing right now, but it means she's not well. So if I can speak to someone telepathically or I can speak to their higher consciousness, they're not in that great place at the moment. So I think Mum needs a bit more attention. I think there's something there she needs to get sorted. Do you not get to see her very much?
Not very much, but
Yeah.
now that you're saying what you're saying,
I think you
sort of
should.
clicks.
Yeah, the message is for you to spend that time with her because she's changing.
Yes.
I don't get passing, but changing.
Yes.
And that change, I think, is going to come about a bit more sudden than what you're expecting because the way she speaks to me, and I can't keep it here too long because she's not actually passed, I feel tired. I think your mother is tired. Do you know when you feel like you're the last one and there's no one else, that sort of feeling?
I think you're spot on.
Yeah, and I've got the worst pain in my stomach. So I know that with Mum the issue is in her stomach area, and I actually would encourage her to get that scanned. You said that Dad's passed, but I've got two men. Has Dad got a brother who's passed as well?
I actually don't know.
Because it's a boys' club. He said, he's my brother. I said, okay.
I was thinking that this morning on the way here, actually, if he was still alive. So
His brother's passed. There's a brother with Dad. They're together. Sorry, they keep making me pull at my stomach, but that's okay. That's just what they do. It's because of how Mum feels. It's funny when you said Dad passed of something similar. I feel like your dad had 10 different conditions. Your dad's a bit of a comedian. Were him and Mum separated?
No.
Because he put a divide between them.
There would have been, yeah.
Yeah, which means that it probably wasn't the greatest marriage in that way.
Yes.
And he said to me, I like her better. Are you with a new partner?
No.
With the same one?
Me, no. Same wife, yes.
But was there someone before that when Dad was alive who he didn't like?
Probably.
Because he likes her better. The one you're with, he likes better.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So please know you're sticking around if your wife is there. I can't quite see her, but he said to me she is there.
Okay.
And he shows me liking her better. You were his worry child, is what I feel like. I feel like you've got it right. The only thing with you at the moment is to get your work right and not let it affect your life on other levels. That's what he wants for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he's happy, but it's more about Mum.
Yep.
He's more worried about that, not you. You seem to be doing okay.
Great.
To your wife, she's a cracker. She's good. Has she changed her hair colour? I can't see from here.
Yeah, just like yesterday. Or
Yeah,
before.
he said tell her it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell her it looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy when your father-in-law, who you barely know, is telling you that your hair looks good. He said, well, my son didn't. He said, my son's neglecting her. I said, okay, you're not neglecting her. You're doing all right.
Thank you.
And we come to God. Now, God, when God speaks in very few words. And you feel God more than you hear God. When you pass, you don't even see God. Have you ever heard those stories? And I've died twice, so I can tell you, where someone dies and they see this bright light at the end of a tunnel. It's not some... Oh, I'm just going to tell you, that bright light is God's face. You will never see God's face, even when you die. None of us are pure enough to have that experience. So you see this amazing bright white light. So when we're dousing ourselves in white light or healing in white light, what we're actually doing is putting ourselves in that energy of God. That's what we're doing in that. And when God speaks, it's very few words. It's like, I love you, I have you, I'm here for you. And that is something else I have to mention to you. When angels talk, it tends to be we. They'll say I, but they often talk in a collective. I wonder if any of you, coming back to angels before we get back to God, have had an experience with angels actually coming into your life and connecting with you on a physical level. Angels are the only being that can take on physical form and come and connect with you. So your loved ones can't inhabit someone's body and come and connect with you. Neither can your spirit guides. Neither can the ascended masters. So Jesus can't take on another body and come and talk to you. Angels can. And I remember once I was going to Mass. It was Easter. My daughter was a newborn baby at the time. And my ex-husband was being an absolute nightmare. And I just wanted to go to church and take her. I got there and there was not a seat, being Easter, in the whole church. And do you think anyone would let me sit down? I know, really Catholic of them, wasn't it? Not bagging out my faith, but just you got to call it what it is. So I'm standing there holding this child. I've just fought with my husband and my arms are falling off. I'm exhausted and I'm tired and she's heavy. And I just wanted to cry. Actually, it makes me feel I'm going to cry now talking about it. And this man taps me on the shoulder. And I turn around, it's this old man, and he has the most beautiful blue eyes. And he says to me, Happy Easter. And it's actually made me cry. And I was so embarrassed because my eyes were welling up that I turned my head to hide from him. And then I looked back and he was gone. He was just gone. I spent the rest of that Mass looking for this man, and somehow I had superhuman strength. I could hold my daughter, and I felt the most peace and joy in my heart. And it was the best Mass I'd ever experienced. And that was an angel. Another great story. Have you ever heard those ones where someone pulls someone out of a car? They're dying, they're pulled out of a car and the person vanishes. That's angels, that's what they do. They're more about action than talking to you. They'll just come in and mess things up. They're all about doing the hard work. They'll only talk to you when they want to do that sort of healing, but they won't really do much talking. They're like God, they just do. God just does. His words are very few, and the angels are like that. Another great story is my grandmother. My grandfather was going in for surgery and she was sitting there petrified, worried about him because he's having a big cancer cut out of his neck. And the surgery was taking longer than expected. This random man came up, he sits down in front of her and starts talking and is distracting her. And he was there for 3 hours talking to her. Then he turns around and says to her, You have 3 lollies in your bag, I just want one. And she's thinking, what? She looks in her bag and she has 3 lollies. She gives him one. The doctor comes out and says, Mrs. Haddad, your husband's out of surgery. She turns back, this guy's gone. Nowhere to be found. There's no way he could have walked away that fast. But he sat there and kept her company that whole time through that surgery because she was so scared. And that's what angels do. So if you ever have an experience like that, has anyone here ever had an experience like that where some random, yes, what happened with you? Really? Yeah. Yes. Oh.
There was a second one there, and he came and joined the healing.
Yes.
I was uncontrollably crying.
That's what they do to you. They make you cry.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I don't know what's going on. And he asked me questions that nobody would know about my daughter, about different things in my life. He took me through the whole healing, see your daughter, see her in the meadow, see her where she should be, blah, blah, blah. Did all that. And I had a friend working here at the Dream Festival of Dreams, and I said, go round to the stall and see this man. I don't know who he was, but he freaked me out. there's no man there. I said, there is a man. There is
No
a man.
man.
There's two of them, and I described them. And right now, if you walk past here now, I could say that was him. Because
That's
he was
fantastic.
very distinct, the blue eyes. He had a grey jumper.
I've got a brother for you before you run away. Just 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, so that...
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. And coming back here today just felt amazing to come back into this.
Because that's where you had that healing.
Yeah.
You don't have to go. You can stand there. Have your moment of fame. No, stand up. You're gorgeous. Stand up. He said, thank you. That is amazing. And they went back and he wasn't even there. I love that. This man's nagging me. He said he's your brother. Do you have a brother who's passed away? He's very good looking, but he's bald. He's not very tall. He's pretty average looking there. He's got a nice belly on him, but he's got really good arms. Lovely. You know how they have that really lovely soft face? I asked him for a name. He's not really giving me a name. I'm pushing him. He said Glenn. Who's Glenn?
I'm so sorry.
This man, as soon as you walk down, is like brother, who very close to you, living with you in your home, in your space, has lost a brother, where this man's had a heart attack, where he's literally dropped dead. He won't leave. He's not going to let you leave. You're a victim now.
I have no idea.
He said she's got to go to the toilet, let her go. No, he actually wants to talk to you. I'm going to need you to stand up. I don't know why. Would you mind? I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to see your beautiful face there, and that railing is blocking you. He showed me that the girl, it is the right one, and he said, don't worry about her. She is going to be fine. It's where there's a daughter in a relationship where worried she's not with the right partner, worried she's struggling in that relationship, but she is the right one. Who's that very, very close to you, connected with you? It's not for anyone else in the room.
I promise my daughter is in the most perfect...
He is. He really is perfect.
Yeah.
He's so perfect.
No
He
one's ever been
is unbelievable. Who's the one who's worried about that, though, or worried that it's not right? I'm going to leave this with you.
No one that... No.
I'm going to leave this with you. If her mother-in-law has lost a brother, it might be the mother-in-law.
Yes, yes.
Okay, because this woman is definitely, this brother is definitely connected to a mum. And is your daughter having a bit of a hard time with that mother-in-law, or a bit worried there? Because please tell her it will be okay.
Okay.
Because the woman's just worried that the relationship isn't right.
No, she's
but
not.
it is perfect. No, she is. I'm going to dob her in. And her brother's here to say so. And I don't think she dislikes your daughter.
No.
I know she loves your daughter. It's not that. It's where she's worried about them for some reason. And whatever she's worried about, she doesn't need to. Whatever she's worried about, your daughter's also worried about. And it might not be something you're aware of, but this guy wasn't going to let you go. And he showed me that they are going to be fine. So it's either to do with them with children, with money, both. But whatever they're worried about, the mother-in-law also is onto it. And this guy, this uncle, is protecting your daughter. So his brother, but he's not your brother, he's your mother, her mother-in-law's brother, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Please pass that on to your daughter. She will know exactly what that is about.
Okay.
Okay, it might not make that for you, but he's definitely the brother and he'll be there for her. I like the mother-in-law too. She's all right. Sorry, they didn't have a message for you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't walk out thinking they're going to give you a message. That's not their strategy. Yeah, not that lady was doing that. The Spirit's just being quite cheeky with you. All right, let's play a little bit. Does anyone have anything they're really desperate to know? Is anyone really struggling with something at the moment where they want some guidance? Julianne, talk to me. Ask your question.
Thank you. I've got 2 pathways for paid work, and I do not know.
You have no choice. I've got to come to Dad on this one very strongly, and Dad's passed. I've got Dad very strongly. So this can't be your grandfather's. It has to be father-in-law. It has to be connected to a partner. And he shows me where he's helping you, because with your partner, was he not able to provide what he needed to provide financially? Because this man shows me that you're going to take the job with the more money, and you've already decided that. That's the decision. He said it's not even a pathway, not even a choice. He said you have already decided on that. Take the job with more money.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else have a question?
Thank you.
Let's go to the lady in the... Pass that back there for me if that's good. Yep, to you. Yeah, thank you. And please know, like anyone else, don't just think it's spirit. If there's an angel you want to connect with, a guide you want to connect with, please ask.
I'm going to be fit by the end of this.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm taking about a year off to work out what I'm going to be doing next, and just wondering...
I think you're going to go back to the same thing.
Okay.
You're not a nurse. It looks like nursing. Whatever you do heals people. And you're not going to get out of that in a hurry, but they just said you need a break. What do you do where it's like nursing, but you're not a nurse at all?
Or I've been doing Reiki and energy work.
Perfect. Perfect. You're not going to get out of it. You just need a break from it. Because I actually feel like I'm going to vomit, so you just need a break.
Yeah.
But you're doing the right thing, honey. It's what you're meant to be doing. I'm connecting with a guide with that for you. And your guide, if you notice when guides talk, are very direct.
Yeah.
So your guide very directly tells you that is, yeah. Your guide is a male. You've got one of those really rare Viking guides.
Yes.
Does your family have like a Nordic connection?
No, a very close friend. I
Yeah?
think, maybe.
Yeah, because it makes me really hot. Like this Viking guide's making me feel hot. Work with runes, work with things like that when you're doing your work.
Yeah.
Bring in all of that energy because that's going to help you with your work. If you're connecting with your guide when you're doing it and you're connecting to that Nordic energy, you're going to do very, very well. So look up a bit of Norse mythology, immerse yourself in that, and that's going to help you on the path with your work.
Okay.
That's the other thing with spirit guides. They will teach you. They want to teach you things. Anyone over here? I've neglected this side a little bit. This lady right there. We'll make it nice and easy for you.
Where?
Yes, you. Also, the lady in front, but I'll do you both.
Okay. Love your shoes, by the way,
sounds kind
Mary.
of dirty. I'll do you both. Thank you.
I'm in a really horrible situation, separation, and
Yeah.
I want to.
That's okay.
My gut tells me to fight for myself and what I and the kids.
Yes.
Is rightfully ours, but I'm being torn as if I should settle for what's been offered, or if I could, if I should keep fighting for what I
Don't
think
keep
is right.
fighting, honey. Settle. Okay. Settle. I've got to come to your grandmother on your mother's side who said settle. She shows me that it's not something you're going to win anyway.
Yeah.
And she said what you need to win out of this is your self-worth.
Yeah.
And the problem is him fighting you is not about the kids or about anything else. It's
No,
about
that's
having one over you.
Yeah, that's right.
And when you don't care anymore, I think that's going to kill him.
Yeah.
And it's going to save you a lot of money and a lot of heartache.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be very honest with you. And this is where I said spirit can be a bit brutal about the other person, but they're not going to call him a C word, okay? There's no C words there. I just think it's the way your grandmother talks. I think she's a lot more polite. She's also a real mad tea drinker. I don't know if that's something that you do for peace and comfort.
Yeah.
But she shows me sitting there with you, that cup of tea, and she said, let it go. She showed me that he's actually not going to really be in the kids' lives as much as what he's making out anyway.
Yeah, I know
So
that.
just settle on that because that's all going to change.
Yeah.
And financially, the longer you spend fighting with him, the more you're going to lose in court because this guy's relentless
Yeah.
and he will drag you through every legal process till you lose that money anyway.
Yeah.
He's like a cancer. Cut him out of your life, get rid of him,
Yep.
and the universe will get that money back to you. But you have someone else there already that you're meant to be with. And I got Jamie, and she said that to me in that way. He's a tall guy. He's got light brown hair. His hair's a bit longer. He gives me sort of like hot guy. You know who he looks like? You remember that Dr. Chris Brown, that vet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but with like darker hair. He looks like that. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy looks like.
Okay.
So don't waste time with this guy.
Yeah.
That's what's coming for you.
Okay.
And she said, just let it go because it's not a battle you're going to win.
Yeah.
You need to look after your sanity because what he wants is to break you and you don't let him.
Yeah.
All right, let's have the lady in front of you. She's got a really shaking question, apparently. I'm scared.
How are you?
I am scared. I got a dad who's making me feel petrified. Talk to me.
I am wanting to move.
Yes.
And I'm just not sure where I'm heading.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah. I've got a spirit guides are really mean. I'm going to come to your spirit guide who said you're not moving, who said that what you have to learn is to stay where you are and heal in the spot. And your spirit guide showed me that where you are is an anchor and that others will come to you there. There's family members who need to reunite and connect with you and you'll stay there as that anchor. But your spirit guide did show me that in 2027 you will move, early 27. I think financially, honey, you're going to be staying there too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go over here. Let's take this side up here. This lady up there with the hand. Yes, keep your hand up for me. Yep, you. Yes, that's what I want. Thank you.
Which way?
Got your hand up for me? Thank you so much.
Which way? This way?
God's being a bit silent on you today. He's there, but he's not making you overly emotional. I just felt this beautiful rush of love.
Hello.
would you like to know? Let's see which being comes through for you.
Hi.
Hi.
I am on a bit of a life journey at the moment in terms of my work and purpose. And
you pray. You pray a lot.
I do.
Yes, you pray. Thank you. You've brought through a beautiful ascended master, but not one that I'm familiar with. So I know that this is a woman who is she appears to be a saint. She shows me not of a faith that I'm familiar with. She shows me living her life as a hermit or living her life in solitude. And she shows me that it's not important at all, that the most important thing for you now is the love that you have in your relationship, and everything else will work out. Is there someone in your life now where you two aren't really connecting the way you should be?
I don't know if that's meant to be romantic or not, but certainly
romantic.
Not romantically, no.
It's definitely romantic. And so there's no one there romantically, because what she shows me is there is a romantic connection.
I can't think of anyone at the moment, to be honest.
You already know who you're going to be with. This person's in your life. And she shows me allow that love in and focus on that. She shows me focusing on work and things that are easy for you to manage, when really what she wants is you to focus on connection, that you're going to achieve great, great things in this world, and you're not meant to achieve it alone. You're meant to have someone there to share that journey with. Was the original question about your work, you were saying?
Yes, it was, yes.
Yeah, and what did you want to know about your work, sorry?
I'm currently a therapist.
Yeah.
But I think I feel more called to share my own experience, my own personal experience. With
Absolutely.
mental health. And so I'm finding that I'm torn in terms of, as a therapist, you obviously keep yourself more out of the story.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like a lot of my growth of healing and journey is actually telling my story and sharing the healing modalities.
That's why you have an ascended master coming through for you and not a spirit guide. To share that journey, to do that, you have to be very vulnerable.
Yes.
He's standing up speaking in front of you and sharing this. I have to be very vulnerable and open my heart to you. And that's exactly what you do so much better than I do with people. And that's why you have that ascended master. But what she wants for you is for you to have someone that you can do that with, someone that you can lean on, so that as you do share your story and as you do go that way, you have someone there that you can come home to and drop your guard and relax with, because it's going to be so big for you to do that. You need a safe harbour to come to. And she said, allow this time to be for your own personal connections. That's going to happen. It's your path. You're doing it. You're not going to do it through writing, though. You're going to do it through speaking and through social media.
Thank you. That's what I'm doing. That's actually
Perfect.
what I'm going
That's
for.
exactly what you're going to do. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry my time is up. Thank you for letting me bring through all these beings for you. All my love.
And how did you find your audience today?
I loved them. They were fun. They were fun. I was trying to behave and not be too wild with them. They were great fun, fantastic energy. I couldn't get enough of them.